The first round of the playoffs is done and dusted, and we have a new winner. Well, not a new winner, but the first driver locked into the round of 12. That's all you need to know. Atlanta is done and complete. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Post-Race Reviews here on the Skylar Dagley YouTube channel. Today we're talking Atlanta, the first race of the playoffs. The chase for the cup has begun, and it started here today in the ATL. And it was a decent race today, I gotta say. Atlanta did go really decent. I enjoyed this race, and I mean, I don't think it was entertaining as the race in February, but like the way guys could move up and try and get runs, the way the guys had to control the cars as well. The thing I really like about Atlanta is you actually have to worry about tire wear at a super speedway, because at most super speedways you really don't have to worry about that. But anyway, let's get into the race. I've got my notes here in front of me. Man, I ate way too much pizza during that race. I was back at a friend of mine's house watching it, and yeah, we left at stage 1, put it on record so we could skip through the commercials, and yeah, we got a pizza, and I am full as hell. Apologies, I will apologize before. I am in a bit of a food coma, and my Cleveland Browns are getting absolutely smacked by the Dallas Cowboys right now, so I'm also losing a bet to a friend of mine, so I'm going to have to wear a Cowboys jersey for a whole day, so that's wonderful. Yeah, but anyway, let's talk about the Atlanta race. But yeah, it was a decent start to the race. McDowell got the lead early. It was a little bit of shuffling here and throughout the field, but the dominant car today was, well, the dominant cars were Ford, especially if you were Team Penske. Oh my god. But up near the front all day was Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, and Joey Logano. Those were the three you've seen all day. And I mean all day. No matter if they were, the lowest I've seen them fall was like 10th or 15th, but those guys were just constantly up there. You could never get rid of them. They were always up there. Oh my god. Team Hendrick were really strong at points too. Hendrick Motorsports did have some really good moments in this race. We'll talk about Kyle Larson here in a second, but Byron up in the top 5 or top 10 pretty well the whole race. What else did we got? We had, what's his face? Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman drove a great race in my opinion. I think he ended up in the top 5, but I'm not really sure. But who else was there? What's the score now? Oh my god, it's 33-10. Oh my god, dude, kill me. But yeah, no, Chase Elliott was up there a lot. I was actually really hoping Chase would win. My friend of mine's uncle is a massive Chase Elliott fan who was in Atlanta this weekend, and plus I just think the Braves are sick because Chase likes them. So yeah, I was hoping Elliott would win. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but it is what it is. But Kyle Larson was up in 3rd place pretty well the whole first stage, and then with 6 laps to go, it got a little loose in the middle of 1 and 2, and it just hooked right, and it went straight into the wall, and it just pancaked that wall. I mean, pancaked it. It were like, oh my, I literally watched it, I was like, holy hell. Like, what the hell happened to that 5 car? That was nasty. That was a nasty impact for the 5. So glad he walked out of that okay, and then Briscoe hit him on top of that. Major implications for the playoffs. Playoff implications, but oh my god. How many more times am I gonna burp this video? Holy Murphy. But yeah, that was a big wreck that ended stage 1. Yerb, Ryan Blaney, oh my god, this was a Team Penske sweep. I'm just realizing that now because, spoiler alert, Austin Cindric at the 2nd stage, and Joey Logano won the race. So, Team Penske swept this race. Brad Keselowski has won this race. Or won this race, that's how Larry Mack said it back in the day, but Man, thank God Larson and Briscoe walked away from those crashes, because those were some heavy hits. Those were some heavy hits. In stage 2, what happened? Well, wasn't really much for Rex. I mean, Tyler Reddick got into Carson Hocevar on pit road. There were a lot of pit road mishaps today. I remember there was one point, I think it was Bell and Logano, kind of like missed their marks or whatever, and they just started fueling Logano's car like outside the box. I don't know how they didn't get a penalty for it, but whatever. Oh, Watson, what are we gonna do? Come on, Deshaun. Come on, Deshaun. Do something good. Oh, hey, we got a first down. It's better than the one that we had in the first half, but who's that, Aikens? I don't even know, but first down, thank God. First time for everything. We only had one first down that whole first half, but yeah, Austin Cindric, he got the win in stage 2. Stage 2 was actually pretty quiet, to be honest. I mean, most guys were just laying off. I mean, we'll talk about more of the playoff guys individually when it comes to the playoff, like when I talk about the playoff drivers, but yeah, man, Cindric, he got stage 2. Yeah, stage 2 was really when everyone just kind of could like slide into groove and make sure they weren't making any over-aggressive moves, save their stuff for the last stage. And yeah, then stage 3 is where things got interesting. Oh, we had that debris caution in stage 2. Friggin', I don't know who was it, but it was a piece of sheet metal from somewhere. I didn't know who it was from, but in stage 3 you had the John Hunter Nemechek wreck. He went for a spin behind Harrison Burton and hit the inside wall. That was John Hunter Nemechek's days done. Shame for the 42 team. And then on pit road, Corey LaJoie just decided to drive into Chase Elliott and sandwich him into Ricky Stenhouse for some reason. Don't really know why, but oh well. Chase had a cool paint scheme this weekend, to be fair to him. But what else happened? So, oh, Suarez, what happened here? I'm rewatching this on Twitter right. Oh, it wasn't Bell. It was friggin' Suarez and Logano who got into each other on pit road. That's kind of ironic, considering how this race ended. But yeah, and then after that, you had Chris Buescher getting into Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney hits Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex is done for the day. That auto owner's paint scheme looked beautiful, by the way. But yeah, somehow Blaney didn't have any damage. Buescher really got the worst of it, and Blaney somehow made it out okay. And Truex, he's just another week of the horrible end of the stick. Oh, what are we going to do this time? 2nd and 8. At the 22. Oh, it's intercepted. Oh my God, dude, we suck. But, oh my heavens. What else happened here? 40 to go, Suarez. Oh yeah, Ty Gibbs had the lead for like majority of stage 2. There were some guys who were on this different strategy who was like, oh, it might have hit the ground first, I don't know. But, what do I know? But, yeah. There was a point where, like, guys were on different strategies. I know Ty Gibbs and Bubba Wallace pitted, like, midway through the stage, so they had more fuel. You know they were good till the end. But the rest of the field, they could really only just get to the end of the race. And then, once the lap started to wind down, oh, there was that caution. It's not on NASCAR's Twitter, but there was a Quicker State ad that fell off the advertising boards that they had to take off, and well, they had to take off the track, and then they took off the Walmart board as well. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, and then Noah Gragson had a wreck. He spun off the front bumper of Harrison Burton, just slides down, front nose, caves in. He's done for the day, and that leads us to NASCAR overtime. Daniel Suarez on the outside, Joey Logano on the inside. Their teammates are right behind them. Blaney's pushing Logano, and Chastain's pushing Suarez. The 22 and the 12 stay hooked up. They're able to push to the front, get the win. They win the race. Joey Logano and Daniel Suarez Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney, were, I believe, the top 2. I'll have to check the unofficial results because it looked pretty tight between Suarez and Blaney. But Blaney's able to push Logano out there. Logano gets the win. They wreck as they're coming to the line. Who was all in that wreck? I know Bubba Wallace was in it. Cody Ware was in it. Chastain actually hit the wall as they were coming to the line. Well, going into turn 3 rather. I see Bubba. Yeah, Harrison Burton was in it. Denny Hamlin was in it too. I think that's gonna really hurt Denny for the rest of the playoffs. Denny just did not have the run he needed. Josh Berry was in the wreck. Eric Jones was in the wreck. But Joey Logano is through to the round of 12. One of my drivers who I predicted out in the round of 16 is through to the next round. The 22 steps up when it matters most. I really thought this round was actually going to be Logano's downfall, man. I thought he was bound to get in an incident in Atlanta. And I mean, he got caught up with... Oh my god. Oh, dude, I'm tired. But, yeah, no, Logano got caught up. I figured he'd get caught up with someone and wreck some way and somehow, but, yeah. Overall, Atlanta was a pretty good race, man. Not as good as the February race, but this was still a pretty darn good race. Alright, taking a look at your finishing results. Joey Logano gets the race win. He gets the job done here in Atlanta. Daniel Suarez is finishing second place. That's really going to help him out in the playoffs. We'll talk about them, the points there, very, very shortly. Ryan Blaney pulls off a third, Christopher Bell in fourth, Alex Bowman fifth, Tyler Reddick, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, William Byron, and Austin Cindric round out your top 10. Yeah, Kyle Busch, he looked in prime position to win this thing. He was the fastest of the alternate fuel strategy drivers, and yeah, it looked like it honestly looked like it was shaping up really good for Kyle Busch, but a top 10 for Kyle, still pretty good. Chase Elliott and William Byron, Austin Cindric, all playoff guys. They had good runs. Every driver in the top 10, apart from Kyle Busch, made the playoffs, so that's pretty cool to say. Followed by, Daniel Hemrick, Justin Haley finished 11th and 12th, and it was Ross Chastain, Ricky Stenhouse, Corey LaJoie, Carson Hocevar, Ty Gibbs with the 17th, Ryan Preece, Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon, Zane Smith, Michael McDowell, JJ Yeley, Denny Hamlin, BJ McLeod, Eric Jones, Todd Gillen, Josh Berry, Bubba Wallace, Cody Ware, Harrison Burton, Shane Van Gisbergen, John Hunter Nemechek, Noah Gragson, Martin Truex Jr., Chris Buescher, Kyle Larson, and Chase Briscoe, rounding out your results. Let's talk the playoffs. So, heading into Watkins Glen next week, Joey Logano is advanced. He's got nothing to worry about. He is good. He doesn't even have to bother showing up for the race if he doesn't want to. But Ryan Blaney is 45 to the good. Christopher Bell, 40 points to the good. Tyler Reddick, 33 to the good, along with William Byron. Alex Bowman, who had a great run today, finished, he's 27 to the good, as well as Austin Cindric. Chase Elliott, 24 to the good. Daniel Suarez, 22 to the good. I honestly think that's best case scenario for Daniel Suarez other than a win, because he's got a bit of a points advantage, and he's going into a road course, which he's usually really good at. Kyle Larson, 15 to the good. Denny Hamlin, 2 to the good. Like I said, today was just not Denny Hamlin's day. Ty Gibbs tied for the last... Ty Gibbs is last in. He's on he leads a tiebreaker over Brad Keselowski with a better finish. Harrison Burton, 15 below the cut line. Let's be honest, unless Harrison Burton pulls off a literal miracle, he's done. Martin Truex, he's probably going to need to do well at Watkins Glen, because I can't see that team having speed at Bristol, considering what all has happened to them recently. And Chase Briscoe is 20 points below. I mean, Briscoe could pull it off, but it's unlikely. I'll say that. Briscoe could pull it off, but it's unlikely. But let's rate the Atlanta race. I mean, yes. But look, I just want to look back at that playoff bubble one more time. There's a few guys there who, yeah, I look at Keselowski. I think Keselowski's going to have to have a couple decent runs at Atlanta and, not Atlanta, Watkins Glen, and Oh my God, Bristol. I mean, he's very capable of it, but where was Brad Keselowski? Like, I just didn't see him. I barely saw him all day today. I was just like, where the hell is Brad Keselowski? You'd think Brad Keselowski would be pretty good here, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. But yeah, Ty Gibbs, he'll be solid at Bristol. Daniel Suarez is gonna need a really good Watkins Glen because he's not gonna have the speed at Bristol. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for those guys. But yeah, to give Atlanta a rating, 4th down, are we gonna get it? Oh, Deshaun, hey, he actually got a 4th down. I'm too focused on football. There's 4:43 left in the game and we're down by 23. Why do I even care? I mean, another touchdown would be nice, but oh my God, Watson, 22 for 41, 160 yards, a TD, and 2 interceptions, bro. But yeah, let's put this Atlanta race on the Skyler scale. Like I said, I really enjoyed people being able to use different lanes on super speedways, just passing off a pure pace, not really needing the draft. It's really a nice oddball compared to these super speedways that we're used to. So I'm going to give Atlanta let's give Atlanta, I think I'm going to give it an 80 because it wasn't like over the moon fantastic, but it was still a pretty good race. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the Quaker State 400. It wasn't like, for me, it wasn't a get you out of your seat kind of race, but it was definitely a good, solid race. But yeah, guys. Excuse me. Oh, Watson with the bomb. Oh, go on. Oh, Coop. Jeez, Coop. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think of this Atlanta race in the comments down below. Share your thoughts down below. Subscribe, notifications turned on so you never miss a future upload. And join the Patreon so you can get early access to all my content. But yeah, man, that is Atlanta in the book. Man. Shame Kyle couldn't get the win. I was really hoping he would there for a bit. But yeah, it's just how the story goes, brother. It's just how the story goes. Why do my Browns suck? But yeah, I'll see you for Watkins Glen, guys. I am really tired for some reason. I don't know why. Food coma, Browns losing. It doesn't help one's mood. What's the flag for? Delay a game? Are we trying to make them jump? Yeah, why are we having a delay a game penalty on a 3rd and 8? Oh my Jesus, but yeah, guys, I will see you for Watkins Glen. Take care, and peace.